Is Jay-Z's untouchable legacy about to crumble under the weight of two explosive paternity claims that even Beyoncé can't ignore?
I mean, she got a right to know what's going on now, because he her daddy. He her daddy.
What if the man who built a hip-hop empire from the ground up is hiding a secret that could bring it all crashing down? Jay-Z, the legend who turned Brooklyn dreams into a billion-dollar legacy, is facing a storm of whispers that refuse to stay silent. Two voices from different corners of the country are stepping out with claims that could unravel the Carter family's perfect image. And with Beyoncé reportedly at her breaking point, this story is bigger than just rumors. It's a saga that's got the world watching. Let's dive into the drama that's shaking the foundations of one of music's most powerful dynasties. Leticia was just a 28-year-old from Maryland, grinding through life with two jobs, motherhood, and night classes, all while caring for her mom, who's battling a chronic illness that's left her bedridden. But one raw, emotional Instagram post changed everything. She declared she's Jay-Z's biological daughter, born from a romance in the early 90s, before he was the global icon we know today. Murs says her neighborhood always buzzed with whispers about her famous father, but no one spoke up, and Jay-Z never acknowledged her. She stayed quiet for years, carrying the weight of that secret while watching her mom fade. Now, she claims she's got DNA evidence ready to back her up, and she's done hiding in the shadows. But how did a young woman from a small town end up tied to hip-hop royalty? There's a deeper story here waiting to unfold. Picture the early 90s. Jay-Z's just a hungry hustler from Brooklyn, years away from Rockefeller and global fame. That's when Leticia Murs' aunt says she introduced her sister, Murs' mother, to a young Sean Carter. It wasn't some backstage fling, she insists, but a genuine connection that left a lasting mark. When Murs' mom found out she was pregnant, the family tried reaching out, even tracking down Jay-Z's team at the fledgling Rockefeller headquarters. But every call was met with silence, every attempt shut down cold. For nearly 3 decades, they carried this untold story, watching Jay-Z rise to the top while Murs grew up without a father's nod. Now the aunt's speaking out, dropping names, dates, and places to back it up. But if this was just a forgotten romance, why the stonewall? The answer might lie in a bombshell from someone who knew Jay-Z back in the day. Just when you thought this story couldn't get wilder, a voice from Jay-Z's inner circle drops a bombshell. Oshino, a former rapper from the State Property crew, claims Jay-Z didn't just walk away from Leticia Murs. He says Jay-Z quietly set her up with a house in Cambridge, Maryland, where Murs reportedly lives today. But there was a catch: strict rules to keep it all hush-hush. No photos of Jay-Z could hang on those walls, no public ties, no whispers of his name. Oshino alleges it was all about protecting Jay-Z's polished image, keeping his legacy clean while the Carter brand soared. If true, this paints a picture of a man carefully burying parts of his past while building an empire. But how does a secret like that stay hidden for so long? Another name from the shadows might hold the key. Across state lines, another voice has been fighting for the truth for over a decade. Rymir Satterthwaite, now 32, claims he's Jay-Z's son, born in 1993 from a brief romance between his mother, Wanda, and a then 22-year-old Sean Carter. Wanda, who passed away in 2019, left behind a sworn affidavit swearing Jay-Z was the father. Since 2010, Rymir's been battling in court not for money or fame, but for a simple answer. He's faced slammed doors, public scrutiny, and even says his car was shot at, a warning he believes to back off. In July 2025, he withdrew his latest lawsuit, but he's not done fighting. Growing up without a father's acknowledgement has taken an emotional toll, yet Rymir keeps pushing, fueled by his mother's dying wish for the truth. So why has this fight dragged on so long? The answer might be hiding in the courtroom battles. Rymir Satterthwaite's fight for answers has been a legal marathon, mired in roadblocks that raise eyebrows. His lawsuits, bouncing from Pennsylvania to New Jersey to California, keep hitting dead ends, dismissed on technicalities like jurisdictional disputes. One case fell apart after Jay-Z's team claimed he had no property ties in New Jersey, despite records suggesting otherwise. A judge even called out a lawyer for misspeaking about those ties, yet the dismissal stood. Rymir and his godmother, Lily Coley, allege more than bad luck. They point to sealed records, denied motions, and what they call coordinated efforts to dodge a DNA test. Social media is buzzing with fans asking why a simple swab is such a battle. If there's nothing to hide, what's stopping Jay-Z from settling this once and for all? The next piece of this puzzle brings us to the heart of the Carter empire. While Jay-Z stays silent, whispers from inside the Carter camp suggest Beyoncé's had enough. Sources close to the power couple claim she's at her breaking point, fed up with the shadows these paternity claims cast over their empire. Rumors swirl of heated arguments behind closed doors, with Beyoncé reportedly demanding Jay-Z take a DNA test to end the speculation for good. She's not just sitting back. Insiders say she's got her legal team and advisors mapping out every scenario, from protecting her brand to preparing for a possible split. After weathering public storms before, like that infamous elevator clash with Solange, Beyoncé's done playing the patient wife. She's reportedly building a strategy to shield her legacy, one that could leave Jay-Z facing a choice: come clean or risk losing it all. But is this just about two claims, or is there a bigger pattern emerging? With Leticia and Rymir Satterthwaite both pointing fingers at Jay-Z, the whispers are starting to sound like a pattern. Two people from different states, different lives, claiming the same thing. They're his kids, and he's worked hard to keep it quiet. A former Rockefeller employee fuels the fire, alleging other women over the years were silenced with NDAs and quick settlements, their stories vanishing before they could hit the headlines. Social media's exploding with X posts dissecting every move Jay-Z makes or doesn't make, calling his refusal to take a DNA test a red flag. Some fans are even tying this to bigger hip-hop scandals like Diddy's legal mess, wondering if the industry's golden era is unraveling. If Murr and Rymir aren't alone, how many other secrets are buried in Jay-Z's past? The final piece of this saga might just change everything. So here we are at the crossroads of a story that could redefine Jay-Z's legacy. Leticia and Rymir Satterthwaite, two voices from the margins, are demanding answers backed by decades of whispers, affidavits, and alleged DNA proof. Jay-Z's silence, paired with legal maneuvers to dodge paternity tests, is starting to look less like confidence and more like a calculated play to protect his empire. Beyoncé, meanwhile, is reportedly plotting her next move, ready to shield her own brand if the truth spills out. Social media won't let this fade, with fans and skeptics alike asking, if there's nothing to hide, why not take the test? As the lawsuits pile up and the hip-hop world faces its own reckoning, one question lingers. Could this be the crack that brings down the Carter dynasty, or is there more we haven't uncovered? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Is Jay-Z guarding his privacy or hiding a past that's about to catch up? Stay tuned, because in the world of fame, the truth always finds a way to break free.